to be carrying on the story. And listen, I'll tell you, I saw the movie when it came out, and this is the type of movie that even at 50 years old, I can still watch it, and I will come to the theater to watch it. I will watch it anytime. In fact, I own it, so I don't have to, download it or whatever. But it still holds up. And how special is it for you to be able to carry this story on?
It means a lot, not just because I'm such a diehard Predator fan, but also because I'm a massive science fiction fan. And the big idea with this movie is to take the thing. We've all been going to see movies like this forever and have fallen in love with the creatures that are like the sidekick or the monsters. This is the first time you're going to see a movie where that thing is the protagonist. That's something that we never get. And the cool thing is, it's not like Chewbacca is the protagonist and he's already someone who's lovable and heroic. It's the ugly mother effer. Yes. Is who you are going on this insane journey with.
So tell us about the location. You shot in New Zealand, and I assume that you probably scouted hundreds of locations. How did you guys end up in New Zealand, and can you tell us what that's going to show us in the movie?
So New Zealand was sort of made famous on screen through the. Are you guys hearing still? Okay, cool.
I think the answer is for you.
Through the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and it's always been so synonymous with big fantasy movies and not so much science fiction films. And I've always felt like we've equated fantasy is forests and sci-fi is jungle. And the really unique thing about New Zealand is that it kind of has both and makes this movie have a really unique aesthetic. And because it's so beautiful, it allowed for us to shoot so much on location. Most of this movie, by a long stretch, is filmed on location, and that's not frequented in the sci-fi genre, the superhero genre, and all that stuff. This is helps make the film feel more majestic and beautiful amongst all the crazy violence.
Are we going to see a lot of practical effects, or obviously we'll see some special effects and stuff like that? But how important are the practical effects for you?
Yeah, it's really a wonderful combination of both. Even like the Predator has a long history of being a practical effect itself. It's driven by a man in a suit. The problem is it's always been developed to just be scary for a little bit, and not really emote, not really be a character. So we took a very unique approach. This time we had Demetrius, who plays Deck, was in a full body prosthetic suit, but just from his forehead to chin was an open cowl, and allowed his performance to drive the VFX artists and make something that felt like nothing you've seen before in the franchise. It was very challenging. If you think of all of the awesome CG characters that you fall in love with over the years, from Gollum to the apes from Planet of the Apes, these are all very humanoid faces. The Predator has mandibles, no lips, teeth that don't let its mouth close. Was very challenging to figure out, but we worked with top-of-the-line VFX artists from Weta to ILM, and made something incredibly unique and hopefully you'll find very powerful.
And listen, I know you guys want this movie to start, but can you tell us a little bit about Elle Fanning and what we can expect in this movie?
Elle is an absolute delight. You have never seen her quite like this before. She is funny. She's also a little terrifying. She's throws down when she needs to throw down. There just was something that I couldn't help myself when we thought of Elle, like the idea of strapping her to the back of a Predator. Just there, I knew we had like movie magic. So,
my friend wanted me to ask you this. So I'm going to ask him. I'll ask you this question, not the way he wanted me to ask, but if you were to list your top 3 aliens of all time, where would Alf fall on your list?
I've been doing press for a couple weeks. We went to London, Berlin. We're here. This is the second time Alf came up. As much as I am fond of Melmac, Alf ranks mid-tier. Okay. Mid-tier. I'm not. Yeah. Well, I saw it at Alf fans apparently.
He's my favorite. He's my favorite. Alf from Melmac. Gordon Shumway. Gordon Shumway, everybody. And you guys can hear Dan on our show tomorrow. Like I said, he's going to pop in around 9 a.m. You'll be able to find us at 9.